Just past us. He's heading for the gallery.
Wearing a knockout cologne, Chris. Ask him what sort. I can get some to spud.
Does that mean our engagement's off?
$5,000. Compliments of the taxpayer.
Thanks.
Okay, let's get it over.
Going inside. We're following.
Bloody silly place for a deal.
He wanted the adventure.
Right.
How's that?
That's good.
All right.
Thousand years before he was born, there was another Picasso. I didn't think he'd come.
Well, I can think of better places.
No, you're just like me. The quickening, the edge, that's what you live for.
No, Sergio. I live for the money.
I don't believe you.
No, you've been staring at these too long. Give me a hand. We talked about doing more business. I could go for a kilo of coke if the quality's right.
Stuff, your holding's been cut by about 30%. That's as good as you can expect.
I don't believe you.
I didn't think you would.
I've got to keep my clients happy. And if I put my cut in on it too, then they're not satisfied.
What do you want, 90%?
Or better.
That's import quality.
Can you help me?
Julie, you like to move fast, I told you.
And maybe you were right.
No problem, I'll call you.
Okay. How soon do you think you could get it to me?
I'll get back to you. Give me your arm. Keep moving.
He's watching us.
Staring at your legs. Bad manners. Good taste.
He said it'd be import quality, 90%.
So do you think it's coming off our boat?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be the same game. I mean, it's all pointing that way.
Could your man be our importer?
Gut feeling? I think he's probably just a buyer.
And he feels okay with you?
Well, he told me this lot would be cut by 30% and it wasn't a lie.
And you feel safe with him?
Absolutely. Been worse than Whitey. I'm gone.
Is this something I should know about?
I'm just wondering who's going to do the shopping. You want to do the shopping? You could be good at the shopping. Yeah.
Our people in Sydney have confirmed the vessel's finished her stop over there. Due here tomorrow, 0700 hours, give or take. So that's all the time we've got before the coke's on top of us.
We are assuming it's not heroin, are we?
I think it's coke.
Why, if it's coming from up near the Golden Triangle?
No, sir. Yesterday,
What about it?
the report I sent you,
Didn't get it.
I faxed it to you as soon as we heard.
Look, did you tell Robin you know?
Here we go, bitch, bloody bitch.
Shush.
Yes,
Yes. Okay, Russell, could you please...
National terminals have helped trace the container back past the Philippines. It didn't originate in Quezon City. It was transshipped there from Hamburg via London, Philadelphia, Barranquilla.
Barranquilla?
Yep.
Barry who?
Colombia, cocaine.
So, which one of our players went to Pablo Escobar and bought 5 kilograms of uncut?
Someone with bigger balls than Flanagan.
Lou.
Our aim is to catch the crooks behind the drug importation, but we also want the little pricks that committed the ag burgs and started this whole thing off. Screwing up many people's lives in the process. Well, we've put one of them away, and the other bastard's going to follow.
If he's still breathing.
They're the pawns. Now we want the top of the pyramid. And Flanagan is the key. Make sure the dogs understand that. Keep them sharp. Promise them a barrel.
We're staying at arm's length.
Well, yeah, we're not going to storm the ship.
I've said this to Lou, and I'll say it to you. Fedpol have been known to go for the drugs and miss the importers.
But this time we let it run until we scooped a lot together with the top boys in possession.
Yeah. Flanagan gets his container, takes out the drugs, and we follow him.
But before this happens, we were keeping the whole of the docks under surveillance. What I'm showing is classified. High-resolution lenses that, with computer enhancement, can go from a landscape right down to a close-up of an ugly crook's face. Hot shit video technology that we can position on top of the light tower near berth number 004.
Insurance. Anyone tampers with that container before it leaves, and we're going to know about it.
So how do we get them up there?
Well, our tech people will go in as maintenance workers.
There are a lot of eyes and ears on the docks. Now, they can smell a cop at 50 paces.
BCI are advising the AFP, so let's not underestimate our federal colleagues' resources, eh?
Peeping Tom's wet dream, eh, Dubs?
Well, you'd know, Fluff. Oh.
Hey, Rocky, what's the deal with the lights?
I reckon the supervisor's old lady went berserk. Come in last night, shot him out with a kid's Shanghai.
Fair thinking.
Went off an nana. Wasn't getting enough.
Only I was thinking, you know, like maybe it was a fed.
Feds can't climb a ladder, mate. Would have been scraping them off the concrete down there.
So, how's it all going?
Soon be shouting the bar, nipper.
Well, there must be something I can do.
Giggles all mine. Get to pay off the Nissan.
A bag of tie sticks. Yeah, mate, sure.
You believe what you like. I'm talking pure driven snow from south of bloody America, mate.
Jesus. Reckon it's that hate from one of the mobs over there.
So, do we know who went over to Dubai?
I guess it's not even Flanagan knows that.
So Rocky gets the container, sticks it on a truck, and it goes where?
Well, I'm not sure of that. He says it's a good 10 kilo, but...
10? What, you believe that?
Well, it said 20, so I believe 10.
We were thinking 5.
You'll have to leave your sights, mate. I mean, whoever brings that off the ship, that's $1.5 million easy. You haven't told anyone about me, have you?
No, mate, no way.
Only I read the papers and I get fairly nervous.
You're not going to be registered.
You have to.
What, I tell some arsehole superintendent, he gets pissed and starts mouthing off? No, it's not on.
Spoken like a Clan McRae Highlander. You hear that? See my man laughing in his grave.
So how's your mum?
Sent me a video of her and young Layla's kiddies. Winter in Glasgow, got rocks in their heads.
And if you hear anything else, don't ring from the union office, okay?
The amenities building, it's all different now. Same as the cost of living.
Going in, climbing out.
Sheila's hanging up. Target's twitchy, looking at his watch. Going for it. Correction, no, he's not. Looking at his watch. Hey, Dubs. He's waiting.
Yeah, roger that, Spike. Peter, Flanagan's broken routine. He's gone to the hot phone, but he's not phoning, he's waiting.
Are the listeners on it?
Yeah, ready to roll?
Thank you.
That's me, okay?
It's all good. You're not being watched.
BCI?
You reckon I wouldn't know?
Vinny
You need
there?
to be very sure.
Vinny, the food
What do you think
plus
I'm
coming
paid for?
through
The jacks
now.
are cleaning up the bergs. That's all I got. There's no connection. If the one inside keeps his mouth shut.
Yeah, they're working on
No
it.
problem with him. You keeping him worried? He is shitting bricks.
That's it.
He knows the
The
score.
voice, mate.
And the other? Been taken care of. What? Permanently? Well, it's what you wanted. Oh, Jesus. He was already screwed in the head. Now I get that extra 10, right? Goods back on track. Arrive tomorrow, delivery the day after. The buyer? He's ready. Very eager to take possession. Call me.
The other egg burglar, you reckon?
Sounds like he's been knocked.
BCI?
He's bloody ruthless, mate.
Yeah.
Shame, really. Actually, I was looking forward to nailing the little prick.
It's your bloody word.
Thanks for that, mate. Couple of blokes here going to be wrapped. Call was traced to an office in Oakley.
Martin Shue. Barrister and solicitor.
The bloody professor.
See you upstairs.
Okay, you little ball miner, darling.
Okay, here's our man, Mr. Schultz.
Solicitor, conveyancing, no form.
Nice bit of stuff.
Despina Postonopoulos. It's his secretary.
Porks are every Friday night. I would.
Okay, he's heading for his Merc here. Darbs, I've got the reg over on that.
Thank you.
Saw a dog piss on it before.
Oh, dog with class.
Whoa, what happened there?
Chopper.
Just adjusting the monopod.
Monopod? Well, using your knob, were you?
Okay, we followed home to his street in Brighton. He took one past, but it was too quiet. This is his kid. And the lady of the house.
Suburban bliss.
Suburban prick.
Now, what we've got to remember is the thin, bloody ice we're treading on here. We dig too deep now. At this stage, he's going to twig, pull the plug on the whole kit and caboodle.
Yep, so arm's length until the money is actually there in his hands.
That's all the more reason to stay back from the drugs.
Not arguing.
Who was it said all lawyers are crooks? Wasn't far wrong, eh, Lou?
No, Wally. Unless they're in the force, of course.
Well done. Keep him on the hook. Well, if I had a beer, I'd drink to you.
Take care of that, sir.
I found this morning in the lift. Claims she knows. Thank you, sir.
So what do we know about it?
So you want the good news or the even better? Okay, the buy has been approved. Sergio called and the deal's on, okay? A kilo of almost uncut.
So when?
Day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Senior.
Tense up, mate. Chief Super's on his way down.
The raid on Gary Francis McKinnon. Why did it go wrong? There's always a good reason, a detail. Why can't I find it? The family of Cheryl Ann aren't satisfied either. They want to understand why she'll never walk again except with the aid of a crutch. They're pursuing a civil claim for damages against the force. They have the support of the Ombudsman. It's going to finish up in court.
Then you want a scapegoat?
That's a stupid thing to say.
We've told her all we know. And we can't read her mind. She went out the window, but that's it.
You two were nearest the window when it happened. I want you to give your shoes, the ones you were wearing then, to Ian Cochran.
They're labelled?
No, we switched them.
They're not the right ones. That'll go in my report.
What on exactly?
Obviously not looking for evidence on the shoes themselves. I've been asked to do an analysis of the footprint choreography near the window the girl swan dived out of. And if you detect an uncharacteristic lament in my tone of voice...
Oh, there, dear. It was only a gross insult.
Yes, Jock suggested that I take extra care in case I'm biased towards you. I mean, what does he think I am?
Human?
If you were my own mother, God help you, I'd do it exactly the same as I always do.
With careful incompetence.
Will you shut up?
You want to get promoted beyond super, you got to do time with the takers. Look at Brennan. That prick's sold out, you know. 2 promotions in 2 years, though.
Bloke, it's not the shoes. What about
Sergio.
What?
Does that give you a hint? I can say
What are you doing? Come on, guys.
Hey, I don't hold you.
Yeah, well, I don't know
Hey.
anything, all right?
Yeah, well, listen, hey, you do that again, I'm going to break your arm.
Let her
Let me
go.
go.
You come to the wrong place.
The problem? Let's go.
He's going after her.
Huh?
So what do we do?
She's on her own, mate.
Stay with the police, Julie.
I know, don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
Look, he's been trying to find some guy that I knew, and every time I see him...
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, thank
Oh, I'm seeing a different side of you.
you. I've got to go. I'll give you a call tomorrow, okay?
Why don't we go back to my place? Chase your blues away.
Now, that's an idea. You know Timothy, don't you?
Yeah, we've shared the odd night spot, haven't we?
Taxi! No, Sergio, I think I just really want to go home, okay? Thank you for the shoulder. Another time, Timothy.
Sure.
Taxi! See ya.
Disappointing?
Yeah.
Bloody beautiful sight.
Ah, it's a heap of rusty shit.
Ear to the ground, Nipper. You gotta be quick.
Yeah, let's go in the light chopper. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just someone on deck. Let's have a look at these guys. As far as you can.
Slack.
Oh, goodbye, Sarah.
Hang on. Moving background makes it harder.
Just move. Chopper, let's punch this one up. Right. That's Wilson.
Hear the syndicate's eyes on the wharf?
Yeah.
Who are the girls?
Hookers.
Okay, let's try and keep this one on him the whole time.
Sergeant Spivak.
Stay with him, Chopper. Spivak.
You reckon? I wouldn't be too sure about that. All right, keep with them, but stay back for God's sake.
So you blokes want a coffee or something?
Sure, black, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Ben.
There's a line in there somewhere, Doctor.
Which way they
So what do you reckon?
I don't know. Very suspicious.
You're a bloody idiot. What would you do? I wouldn't do that. No way. It's stupid. Oh, risky. All right, I'll ring.
Oh, it's done, it's done. That's it.
Okay, Flanagan's answering from home. The second one's new.
Yes. I'm from up north. Go on. It's been a hit. Okay. Well, you want me to tell you about it? No, come out. All right. Don't move.
Something's gone wrong.
I can't believe your timing right when it was happening. No, he's got no idea what I'm involved in. Well, I mean, I'm not dressed. Yeah, if you give me half an hour. Okay. I'll see ya. Bye. He wants a long talk.
Ah.
Yep.
Tying up all these promises?
Well, I mean, I'm just one of a whole lot.
If you're lucky.
I reckon he wants your body, Chris.
We all do.
Well, he can't have it because I can't prejudice the evidence.
What if he insists?
We're all stuffed.
Room 14. Yeah.
Why is she so muffled?
Receive that, Whitey?
14. Roger that, Spud. It's up the stairs on the left. Turn right and first door on the left.
Hi. Look, I've given you the deal. Why should I change it? Look, tell me yes or no, okay? Look, want or not want? Look, that's what I said. Look, I'll tell you what I do. I'll ring you back in 20 minutes. You tell me yes or no, okay? Desperate to buy, paranoid I won't come through.
All right, let it take over. I've met him too many times.
It was a she, actually.
Oh.
Would you mind taking that off, please?
Take off my blouse.
If you wouldn't mind.
Say the word.
He's going to find the wire.
You said I like to move fast.
I want to be satisfied.
Okay. What do you think I am, Sergio?
Be disappointed if you were a cop.
And how do I answer that? Of course not. Please believe me.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be more of a fool than I already am. Juliet, you said.
You're pushing me.
Of course I am.
Yeah, I just need more time. I can't get rid of him.
Who?
The one the cops are after. He had to disappear.
Why?
Well, he's like you. He's in the same business and...
Oh, that's very tardy.
What do you mean?
All these coincidences.
Well, I'm telling you the truth. I mean, you don't believe it.
I told you, I'm a fool.
I'm a fool too, Sergio. Look, I want the same as you. I'm telling you, but it isn't easy.
I want to believe you.
Well, what can I do?
Show me your money. 80,000 cash. Old bills.
Yeah, well, I don't have it on me.
I see it today in front of me with my own eyes, or the deal's off and you get nothing.
Any doubts and you go straight back to business.
You understand?
Stalemate.
So where's the transmitter? Is it down at crutch or up above?
West on Williamstown Road, approaching the turnoff. He's going for it. He's heading towards the gates.
That's fair enough.
We can go to the gate.
If he wants to get burnt.
All right, Dozer, hold it there.
Hey, Rocky, come here. Can't you come here, mate? I'm supposed to be working.
That's a bloody joke, mate. Come on, don't argue with them, make the rules.
Well, but De Niro's pretty safe, fellas.
Thanks, Trevor. Everyone's a critic, mate.
Coffee?
What are you looking for?
You tell me, mate. You tell me.
Hey, Stewie. Into a bit of your stuff, eh?
Don't know what you're talking about, Nipper.
That's all right. I'm getting off, Rocky. It's a long way for Flanagan to come, isn't it?
Spew.
Stewie. Got some work for you, Nipper.
Right, I've just got to get some fags.
Flanagan's leaving, empty-handed.
So you're going to put the dogs back on him?
No, I might leave them where they are.
Yeah.
Action's still with them, Trevor.
Who to fight for?
Oh, look, I've only got a minute. There's a new player in the game. Steward, ex-docker, Nina Petrovich.
He called in Flanagan. What's the story?
Yeah, well, he's got the wind up. Like, he's found out there were 2 blocks from customs on the ship after it left Sydney.
After?
Yeah, after. They just dropped in out the bloody sky. Anyway, the steward block tweaks real quick, like they're not customs, they're bloody feds.
You there?
Yeah, go on.
Well, that's all I got. I'll leave more time with him. Look, they may still be going to do it, I don't know, but I'll ring you.
Yeah, listen, if you do, mate, just be careful, all right?
Right.
What's up, mate?
What's he done?
He snowed us.
You're bloody joking.
Customs, Spiff?
Yeah.
What, dropped mid-ocean? What, chopper? That sound like customs to you, Fluff?
Nah, mate. Sounds like fantastic plastics to me. I mean, they'd be stupid enough to bloody do something
what
like
shit
that.
do you want to be?
You stuffed our job! Now, this idiot has ruined our chances by the stroke of a pen.
How did you get onto this?
Well, maybe we've got a man down there, or maybe you've got a lead.
Hey, I follow instructions, pal. Same as you.
Tell me to eat the bastard. Tell me to
No,
bloody
it's just not worth it, all right? Stupid cunts.
Glenn. Borough Office Inspector.
Yes, sir.
Superintendent.
What's the story, Len? Making all the right noises, now you pull a stunt like this.
There was always a danger that the container could have been interfered with at sea. Now, our men on the ship have confirmed that it wasn't.
Your men on the ship have been sprung.
Now, we can't say what's happened there. If the crooks know they're under surveillance, they're still greedy. They're not going to pack up and go home.
You should have taken a full page in the Age.
I called it the way I saw it, Wally. Involving you wasn't necessary. A matter of security.
Half the stewards on all those ships are ex-dockers.
Okay, look, I can understand
You
that
don't understand, that's the problem. You're not practical.
High-tech resources, that's where the real world is going. I've relied on it from the start. But look, mate, there were always going to be things that I didn't need to bother you with.
So what else haven't you bothered me with? Back the start, are we? Do it your way.
All right, what say we all go back to work, okay? No hard feelings.
Okay, there it is. 40 bundles of 100, 80 bundles of 50.
Lay them out, I want to see your lady.
To you, I can admit, today has been very long.
I know the feeling, just getting this together.
A lot of talk, a lot of promises. Multiply that by 14 or 15. Have you ever been there?
Oh, 1,000,000, 120 or 200, assuming they're all getting it for 80. No, I haven't.
Mental arithmetic. You never beat a dealer.
Yeah.
Do you like some of this?
No, I don't use. I've got friends waiting for me.
Lurking in the corridors.
Nothing personal. I was ripped off. It's not going to happen again.
If your friends meet up with mine, they can have a party.
Yeah.
Consider it counted.
Oh, great. Okay, so now I suppose I'll just have to sleep with it.
Hey, your thugs will be keeping you company, won't they?
When do you get to keep it?
Right now, if you like. Joke.
Let me put it another way. When do I get to collect?
I'll call you tomorrow.
You won't let me down?
Hey, I want this to be the start. If we work together, we can cut out the ones above.
What, by stealing their connection?
No, creating our own, going straight to the source. The mountains. The cocoa bushes lovingly plucked by the campesinos.
The cartel thugs with their M16s. You've got a death wish.
It can be done. I think we can do it.
I've got to go.
We'd make a great team.
See ya.
Shit, he's not the top man.
You can still lead us then. He's on the hook. Good and proper.
Okay, this is the one.
Yeah, Plum's right.
Go in on that, chopper. Okay, that's Tango November Whiskey 275938.
That's it.
Jumping the queue. Can't be too worried.
Oh, what do you reckon, Stewie?
Time for a beer. Or 10. We'll let you get back to it then.
Yeah, sure.
Kiss you later.
So, you're not on the warrant. So you haven't heard this.
What aren't we listening to?
It's a telephone intercept from Flanagan's home. I want to know who answers. We haven't got him on tape before.
Yeah?
Sergio.
Yeah?
Just to let you know the goods are safe and well. Nothing to worry about. Not a worry in the world. I'll get them to you at the same time and place. Same as we agreed. Same as we agreed. You're not being hassled. Are you? No. Looking good.
So Flanagan went home and made the call.
What's he playing at?
Well, whatever it is, he's not telling Sergio.
Yeah.
FBT still here, Sarge. Having a nice little tete-a-tete. Oops, the driver's departing. And the container's nice and snug inside. And we got Flanagan closing your steel door. Oh, it's the latest dance craze. It's called the out-the-window shuffle. I got these from steering through a poly light and swearing at an electrostatic lifter.
Oh, are you moaning, Doug?
Yes, I should be having a home-cooked meal.
Oh, good. What are we having?
Now, what these tell me is that she didn't stop to scuffle with anybody. Clear definition. No interruption of the logical left-right sequence. Now, we overlay these with yours and the senior sergeant. You can see you do a bit of a jump and a shuffle here. Police don't move, whatever you say. Straight to the window, shock horror, and out.
Which is Ian's way of saying you're in the clear.
So have you told Brennan this?
Oh, thank you very much. He said and walked out. God, he's an android.
Well, maybe you could take him apart and find out. Look, I owe you guys a beer. Thanks very much.
I'm a job.
Can I ring the babysitter and tell her what time we'll be home tonight?
What are you talking about?
Didn't he tell you?
Well, Mr. Spivak's got us on hold for the JTF.
Wouldn't say what for.
We thought you'd know.
So did I.
Bit of something in the wind.
Yeah, they're playing funny buggers.
A bit on the bloody nose, I reckon, mate.
Look up to their force, will you?
Good on you.
Any calls from our man?
No, no, no.
Look, if he does, no matter what's happening, give him a call, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Peter,
Mr. Brennan?
What's that doing?
this won't take long. I've spoken to Forensic. I want you both to know I'm satisfied. The girl was not physically interfered with in her jump from the window.
Good.
But I use that word carefully. It wasn't a fall, it was a jump. Well, the evidence points to that. Do you agree?
Yes.
The question now is, what would make her do such an extraordinary thing? Terror?
We assume so.
It's hard to think of anything else. A forced search is frightening not only for victims.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But is it designed to be terrifying? In my experience, only when the procedure is not followed exactly to the letter. A mindless threat, weapon pushed into the face. Some reason. That's what I've yet to find out. That's all for now.
You know, I reckon the bastard's obsessed.
Want the bad news? I want to do a covert entry into Flanagan's warehouse, open the container, and replace the drugs with talcum powder.
Oh, that makes sense.
They could leave it sitting there for months.
Crooks aren't going to sit on 10 kilos of coke. Word gets out, they'll be ripped off.
Yeah, my guess is they're moving it out tonight.
It's not what the dogs tell us, Peter. Flanagan is at home with his wife and a house full of kids. They're having a party or something. Whatever. We need the insurance. That's the bottom line. Now, if we lose the crooks or the evidence doesn't hold up...
You get the drugs. For what? For what? A headline in tomorrow's paper.
No. It won't be announced immediately. Look, we'll leave a kilogram untouched, so when they do move on it, we can charge them with possession.
Bullshit. We're about to get all of these bastards in the net. Right? And you're getting an attack of the jelly knees. Think about this, Spivak.
It's been a long haul, but I agree with Peter 100%. We still want the heads at the top. You're happy with less.
I'm going for what's realistic. All right, it's on.
Listen, I'll go with it. Make sure everything goes back exactly the way it bloody well was. Well, guys, come on, let's rock and roll.
So what do you think, Darbs? Headless chooks?
Well, it's beginning to look like the crooks know more than we do.
How's Spielberg going? Just open the bloody thing, will you? Hang on, mate, hang on. Guys. Got it. You got it? Okay, I'll go. Yes!
Hang on. Before you start hacking it with an axe, can I just try and see it?
It's my hero.
Piss off.
Hey, Noddy, mate. Eyeball the outside, mate, all clear. No one hanging around the bushes. How's the hair, mate?
Yeah,
All right?
Okay, you can open it now. Very carefully.
bit real aesthetic.
Good as I can get, sir.
Okay. It's full. Cardboard boxes. They're labelled in God knows, foreign language and English, embroidered bed linen.
Oh, God, this is going to take all night.
No.
Can you punch up the doc?
Tell us what we're after. Over here.
So, what are we looking for?
What would you do?
Files the crooks. Sniffed it all by now. Bugger the profits. Get it while you can.
I'm fair dinkum. I seen him operate. He gets all mournful, hangs his head. And Sheila says, "What's wrong, Bill?" And Bill goes, "I think I might be, puffed up." And she goes, "You sure? You never done it with a woman?"
Look, I've heard this 50 times before, and I still don't believe it.
Shut up, never God's truth. Bill goes, "Well, not really. I can't seem to relax."
You haven't got a couple of 2 bobs on you, have you?
Sheila starts giving him kissing lessons. I mean, my bird won't have a bar of me, and this other one's sticking her tongue down his throat.
I've got to go find the old lady.
Did he end up in the cot with her?
Greatest root of his life.
How could you keep a straight face?
What have you been telling him?
What do you mean? It's you who's been shooting his mouth off.
That looked like a rabbit.
Oh, still no joy with the dog. The stuff must be tightly packaged. Over here, I've got forensic looking inside one of the boxes. Can you bring the dog? Oh, shit. No? The dog's still not interested. You reckon it could be impregnated into the sheath?
It's a complicated way of doing it. And if it was, we'd be here for a week.
Hey, Spivine, come and have a look at this, will you? Every pallet is full, right? And evenly stacked. Except for this one. There's a box missing, mate.
That's a wild bloody guess.
Yeah, you reckon?
No, Mr. Conqueror. You still got that seal?
Come on. Yes, Peter.
Hello.
Oh, I'm a wee bit pissed, but I got most of the story. You're supposed to be the old lady, so if I start mouthing off, you'll know what I'm on about.
Dead set dog, mate.
Jesus, mate. Nipper.
I know what it's like. I've known him longer than you, and we go back yonks.
That's right.
You think that time he got done for benching stuff off the ship?
Well, he got off, didn't he?
Yeah, my oath. How? Got a good lawyer? The Jack said, "Here you go, son. Talk to us." You done good, mate. Do me a favour. You've pushed it far enough. Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, now that I look at it properly, we're not the first people who have tampered with it. The seal's been cut and super glued back together. Not all.
Thanks for the memories.
The drugs are still in the boat.
Is this from your man?
Best gig I've ever had. According to the steward, he had a mate in a radio room who was warned about the chopper before it landed. They had time to get down to the container, take the drugs out, put them in the bilge.
So wouldn't be feeding him bullshit?
That's always the best. He'd know if they were.
Right, this stays with us. I'm calling Wally.
Cheers, boss.
Drugs still on the ship, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how they're coming off?
No, they're keeping the cards pretty close to their chest.
So what have you got?
Not a lot.
No heads, no drugs, and one God Almighty stuffer.
I'm given to believe we have a man on the docks. Has he heard anything?
Don't know where you got that from, but now on, any evidence we get stays with us.
Hey, Joint Task Force.
As far as I'm concerned, JTF is dead and buried. I've got more than enough to run with. These crooks have committed state offences.
So what am I supposed to do? Wait on you to call the tune?
Good question. You've got no drugs, heaps of suspects, and no bloody evidence whatsoever. You've no idea where the drugs are, where they're heading. I know what I do.
I'll have to go up line with this.
Prick.
So would you if you'd been sitting in the bilge?
I was right about Nipper.
Shit.
He followed me, hiding over there like a mangy, bloody wombat. It's all set.
Jesus Christ.
Packing up their toys.
So where's the champagne?
Russell's got something to tell you.
There was an accident at the docks late last night. A bloke was killed. Vic Dock and Labour and Industry are onto it, but it's the usual thing. Nobody saw anything.
You got a name?
Norman McRae.
Peter!
Pete. Those bastards had enough stuff done.
Pete!
Hey, you treated us like shit. I never trust incompetent people.
Hey, not even.
What about your wife then, hey? How much of that have you told me?
Come on. Now listen, you were offered drug squad involvement, but you were too thick to take it.
It wasn't up to me, pal. It was higher up.
Now shove it up the blast. It's too easy. Now, you should have told me about that chopper and I could have stopped it. I tell you what, mate, but you've got blood on your hands now.
Just piss off.
Cool it. All right. Let go. Let go of me.
It's up to you now.